Okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. That was my early days, so.
Okay. Sweet. You want to talk about it?
It's just like generally I generally have pranked my co-stars in most of my films, like being it Vedika, Mamta, a lot of people, and basically just to break the ice in between, we do that, and it depends. Like in one occasion, like one maybe. I pranked on Mahima. She's like my Kutrum 23 co-star. I think it was it's an FM show which we had called her and said that we are calling from Maniratnam's office and they wanted her an audition. And we asked her to do an audition over the phone. And she got pranked and she started acting. And the best part was she plays a dumb in the film actually. She's dumb and deaf. And the director, so-called director, my RJ was there, who was like, pranking on it, and he started, gave a situation and said that how she can't speak. Over the phone, he wanted to express, how will you express a certain situation, and that was hilarious, mind-blowing. And after that, she came to know that it was me, and that's it. I think it took like 2.5 months after that she reached me because she was so upset about it. But anyways, that was cool. I have because there are times where you get really frustrated with the diet, the chart which he gives me, and sometimes at late nights I really have a cheat meal, and the next day I just pretend that I have sticked onto my diet. So it happens now and then, but next day when I go to the gym I feel really guilty, but it still goes on. So still he doesn't know what I'm doing. I have because there are few stages where there's like it's like adolescent stage where you are not mature enough, because I entered the field very early. Like once I finished my 12th, I was there in my first film, so I didn't have that maturity. So now when I look back to the films which I did, my looks in that, it really it makes me laugh. But it's okay, it's a learning curve, and I think men do look hot when they get older. So I think that's the phase I am right now. So I'm really happy about it. Never, I don't try that because I'm a little quirky about it. So I don't do that. I have because my kids, he's like 5-6 years old, my son, so he repetitively watches my off-late films where I have to sit next to him and watch it along with him, and that's when I realized a lot of things. And when I act and after the film is released, and maybe I would have done better on this, so maybe you should have added this and all that stuff. So it was actually interesting looking at it for a couple of times, saying what we did, and sweet memories, what happened in the spot and all that stuff, but thanks to my son. I think I don't, just for the looks, no. But of course there are times I think maybe I should get this, but it looks crazy when my wife is beside me where she says, she gives that look where I just look at it and I just turn and go elsewhere because, okay, that's not mine. So that's how it is. Never, except in the films. Oh yeah, I have, sorry, my school days. School days, and I used to think that, I think 9th, 10th, where we used to have these fights in the games, and just think we are like, macho and all that stuff. Because I used to have this mush when I was young itself, like 9th, 10th itself, they used to think that I'm 11th, 12th. So I used to look like a senior. So a lot of people think that I was a senior. So that was actually a little, an advantage for me. So I used to make use of it and try to pull on fights and all that stuff. But school days, I loved it.